next amazing speakers, we're actually hearing from the incredible Nicole Dennis, but also the amazing Shelley Shivers. Oh, I got a bit of feedback. Maybe that's Shelley's. Shelley, you're jumping the gun. Good on you. That's all right. so
okay?
Shelley is recently joined the ASEA corporate team. She's a senior manager of the corporate brand, and with nearly 20 years of marketing experience. 20 years? I don't believe you're that old. No way.
Hate to say it, it's true.
Oh, wow. So that comment I said the other night, I thought, and I was thinking, no way.
I told Justin just the other night, I was like, it's the ASEA working, I'm telling you.
Yeah. You said you're 103. I was like, nah. Maybe
not quite 103, but I'm definitely not in my 20s anymore.
ASEA is really working for you. That's amazing. So, look, you've got heaps of more experience than I actually realized you did, which is fantastic. And thank you for nurturing our corporate brand, as well as customer experience expertise, because that's really important for people as they come on board and they learn about the company, they build their belief in the company. So thank you so much, Shelley, for being a part of this. And of course, my incredible wife, very powerful pocket rocket, look out. She is a corporate boss babe turned stay-at-home entrepreneur. And she loved Renu 28 and was able to successfully build a global team around this single product. So welcome, girls. Put your hands together, everyone, for these two incredible change makers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's so great to be here. And I'm so glad that Shelley could join us. So Renu 28 is my favorite product, and I think it's one that doesn't get to kind of start in the show enough for ASEA, and I think, Shelley agrees with me. And Renu 28 has just had a relaunch at our recent global webvention, and this product is just so power-packed. So I really wanted to get, Shelley and I are going to have a fun conversation to kind of share a little bit about this. It's just phenomenal, Renu, and it's a great way to introduce people to our redox technology that's very easy for them to understand. So Shelley's worked in so many different areas. So tell us a little bit about, why you love this product so much and why you're so excited about the kind of relaunch of it.
Oh, I mean, I think for me, you're looking at the slide, right? There are how many products out there? I think I was going through my makeup bag, the one that, you never even get into, right? It's the one that goes under the counter that you never even get any of the products out. And I think that I had counted up to 18 different products in there that I haven't touched in 2 years. And meanwhile, I've got my bottle of Renu 28 sitting there on the counter, and that's my go-to every single day. I love the simplicity. I'm a working mom. I've got hobbies and interests. I chase my daughter around. I help her with her homework. There's a zillion things happening in my life every single day. And for me, I think what really sold me on Renu 28 initially was just the simplicity of it. And I can use it head to toe. When I've got spot treating on my face, or, if I need to use it after I've had a little too much sun, things like that. So that was initially what actually drew me to it. And so I started using it, I guess a couple of years ago. And then a few months ago, a marketing position opened up on the team internally, and I jumped. I said, yes, I love this product. And I've worked in a lot of jobs in my past, that have been amazing brands, Crocs shoes that, people just, well, they love them or they hate them, but, for me, I loved them. And one of the things that I've always tried to do in my career is make sure that any company I'm going to go work for, any brand I'm going to go work for, that I really feel strongly about the product, because it makes it so much easier to do my job well whenever I actually believe in it. And this, like I said, I just do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let us know in the comments if you have that scary drawer in your bathroom, full of things that you've bought. And I know, personally, I've used a lot of really high-end skincare. My mum got me my first skincare when I was 13 years old, and always used really quality stuff, expensive skincare. And then when I started using Renu, I did the before and after photos, the 28-day ones, and all these lines softened, these I was in my mid-30s at the time, these lines around here, kind of all flattened out. And just from introducing that into, I just added it in between cleansing and moisturizing, and I was like, wow, that is amazing. And then I started to expand out and use it for all of those different things. That's the amazing thing about Renu. We can't even talk about all the things you can use it for on this call, but you know, you carry it with you everywhere, and you can just use it on pretty much everything. Anywhere your finger can reach is what people say. So that's pretty amazing. Do you want to just cover a little bit, Shelley, about what makes this different, and like the redox technology, and why this is like such a unique product, because it's a redox skin gel?
Yeah, most definitely. So, you know, I think that when you're thinking about Renu 28, the things I love about it, you know, it's a primer. It helps with recovery. It's revitalizing. You know, I mean, this is truly using that redox technology that the ASEA discovered, you know, 10 years ago, and continues to prove how, you know, it can be so vital in helping with, you know, the youthful appearance. And for me, I guess I keep going back to youthful appearance, but, you know, there's so much more than even just, you know, fighting some fine lines and wrinkles, right there. And we can talk more about that in just a second, Nicole. But, you know, I think that for me, the science behind the innovative product is just, it's huge. You know, as we age, stress, environmental factors, even, you know, like things like toxins, they inundate our lives, and they kind of weaken our defenses. And so our proper kind of balance of redox molecules, they get off balance. And so with Renu 28, you're able to kind of balance back out with this technology, and help ensure that your body's own redox signaling molecules are, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, you know, I'm not a scientist. I won't pretend to be. I can't go into all the details of what makes it so unique. I've read this book that I think it takes me like probably an hour a night to get through a chapter, and they're not long chapters, guys. I'm trying to understand it, and it's complicated. I know that's probably hard when you're kind of new to it and trying to like get your head around all of it. But the proof is in the pudding, right? I mean, like, you may not fully understand everything about redox, but when you can see it and you can see the impact it makes, it's pretty easy to understand that something's working.
Yeah, and I think like that's like a really great message as well. So, you know, we're one of the like, you know, few people in the world that we actually built our business to that like diamond level and the diamond life that people aspire to, with 95% of our volume on this product, on Renu 28. And I love it because you really can just show people pictures. You can put it on them and give them an experience. And I love that it's, you know, I've done a lot of research on skincare, and I love that it's safe and it's non-toxic. Like, a lot of skincare has chemicals in it that are actually obesogens, which means that's making us fat. Like, and none of us ladies want that, right? Like, we don't want to be putting stuff on our face to try and look better that has actually got chemicals in it that's going to make us get fat, because that's like defeating right up looking better. And
nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. And then a lot of things, they have ingredients in them that are like artificially plumping up the cells, so kind of filling out those lines. But then when you stop using some of those things, your face can kind of like really sag. So I love Renu in that it's working at a cellular level to make our cells, our skin cells, act like they did when they were younger, and that's how it's making us look younger. And and that is so cool.
Well, and you know, even Maureen and I have talked before about, you know, it's simple, but it's safe. You know, you want a product that you can feel good about, and it's a topical, but you know, even with a topical, it's going to absorb into your skin. You want to make sure that what you're putting in your body, you know, if you're going to clean up your diet and think about the foods that you're eating, you want to clean up the things that are going on your body as well, and that's just as important.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people don't realize that our body is our largest organ, and that things are absorbed very easily through the skin. Like even some nutrients, for example, like magnesium, which a lot of people might supplement in their diet, is actually absorbed better by putting it on topically than by taking it internally. So that shows you how important it is to think about what goes on your skin, because it's all going directly into your body, directly into your bloodstream. And, you know, you really do need to give it thoughtful consideration.
Yep.
But
well, shall we give them, I was going to say, should we give them the rundown of kind of all the awesome ways that you can use it?
Yeah, totally. Let's have some of the ways you can use Renu.
You guys love my beautiful slides work here. I was wrapping up some of these slides last night. Oh, and look, and I've got a little typo there next to the post-workout. Oh, my little line didn't connect.
Oh, that's
you guys will forgive me for that, right?
Yeah, totally. Mm.
There you go. Shelley pays attention to detail. Great work, Shelley. Very good hands.
All right, so let's see here. One of my favorite things that I use Renu 28 for, I play soccer. As we've talked about, I'm not quite 103 yet, but I'm getting up there. And man, like it's hard on my body. Like every game, I like walk away and I'm like limping, and I look like I'm like 90 for the next like 3 days. I'm kind of walking around my house, but I mean, I put it on, and I just love that kind of like cooling sensation that after a game, and it just kind of helps relax me. So that's one of my favorite things about Renu 28 that I really didn't discover until recently.
Yeah. And, you know, for us in Australia, it's coming into summer here, and our sun is very, very hot. And Justin can attest, he is like lobster boy if he spends too much time in the sun. So after sun soothing is a great use for Renu, and like something that is, you know, we are coming into the time of year in the Southern Hemisphere where we get a lot of time outside, a lot of time in the sun. So that becomes very, very important.
Yep. Here you go. Next up, wrinkles. Oh,
yeah. So yeah,
okay, you can.
Let's have a look. Hey, I think a picture speaks 1,000 words. When I was first introduced to Renu and people asked me what I was doing, I just had this little book of photos, and I'd be like, check this out. And they'd be like, where can I get some? Give me some right now. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about the visible things that you can see with Renu in a very, very short amount of time.
Yep. I mean, that before and after 12 weeks, I mean, you would not even know it's the same person. It's incredible how much it really like softens the texture, the fine lines. Like, I mean, it's just remarkable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. And what I would say to people, like if you're on this call and you want to like try there's redox technology, try the redox product. Make sure you take a before photo before you put this stuff on your face for the first time, because, you know, while I've seen most people will see a visible difference in 28 days, I have literally seen people have a massive difference overnight. Not everyone, but some people. So make sure you take that photo, or you might miss out on like a phenomenal after photo. So it is incredible what happens.
Yep.
I think we got
okay,
one slide here.
I was going to say, this one's not my bum, but this is someone else's. But I mean, even cellulite, we all get it, right? I mean, it kind of kicks off when, you know, women hit puberty, and then, you know, like for me, it was really when I got pregnant, because my estrogen level, of course, you know, spikes, and you know, that's kind of the byproduct. You know, you get your cellulite from that, and so, you know, you start using Renu 28 on that, and, you know, it really kind of softens those cellulite dimples so that it looks like nice, smooth, soft skin. The appearance is just improved.
Yeah, it's really amazing, isn't it? Because, I think it is something that, you know, it doesn't really affect men as much as women, cellulite, and none of us want it, because we want to go to the beach in summer, and we want to wear like shorts and things like that. And so, yeah, it is great to be able to have something that is safe and effective to be able to, deal with it. Do you want to just, so recently we, like corporate also has relaunched Renu 28, and it's a bigger tube, which is coming soon to parts of the world. Do you want to kind of touch a little bit on that and that journey that you like went through as like, you know, being in charge of the ASEA brand, and kind of like realizing that this product is much, much broader than just, you know, on your face for wrinkles?
Yeah, it is, you know, and I think that we talked, you know, a little bit about some of the examples just now, and, you know, we could go on, you know, after shave and, you know, dry skin and so on, right? There's a million ways you can use it. But before this, you know, I think everybody was really just kind of thinking about it in terms of a primer for your face, and they weren't necessarily thinking about it of all the different ways that you can use it on your entire body. And, you know, we started kind of looking a little bit more into the science of it and saying, you know, like, if we're having this good of results on your face, like what else can we be doing with it? And so, you know, starting to kind of explore a little bit more. And, you know, like I said, we've got a whole list now of things that, you know, we can talk about that are just absolutely like remarkable when you think about the kind of the befores and the afters, and how it helps with the skin elasticity, and with the moisture and the smoothness and all the things that you want your skin how you want your skin to look, right? And I think you hit on it just a minute ago. The most exciting part, now you get 10 milliliters more for free. Yay!
I know, right? That's probably coming like next month to us here in Australia and New Zealand. So it's like when the old packaging runs out, the new packaging will run in, and we'll have that as well. So it's really powerful. And I think, my parting comment to everyone about Renu would be is, make sure the person who invited you, that they get you information on all the ways you can use this. And ladies, it is not a moisturizer. I've had to reprogram everyone that I introduced to, because we're used to using these tiny little amounts of moisturizer, of like, little small amounts, and just like kind of dabbing it on. That is not how you use Renu. You use like a raspberry size, a big lump of it, and you like kind of like lather it on everywhere. And because it is
30 seconds, rub it in for 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a topical redox gel. It is like not like a moisturizer or what you're traditionally used to thinking of skincare. So it is to be used liberally. I personally use about a tube a week because I do it all over my body every day. So I'm really excited, and thank you so much for taking time out of your Friday evening, Shelley, to be with us. We really appreciate it.
Oh, of course. I'm so glad I got to join you guys. Wonderful stories from all of the panelists. I feel like it was a hard act to follow. So, wonderful job, everybody.
Thank you so much.